Zop. Divide your students into 3 teams: present, past, and future. Choose one player in each group to begin with. Display a short sentence where the verb is hidden or replaced by a blank. The first player in team present will point to a player in team past with both arms outstretched but palms together like a gun and say the verb that completes the sentence. The student who has pointed at should quickly, in less than 2 seconds, say the past tense form of the verb while pointing in similar way at a student from team future. So that person should say the future tense form of the verb. After a few rounds, reassign the team present as team past, past as future, and future as present. This fast-paced game is a fun way to practice tenses. Match up Lego bricks. Almost every child likes to play with Lego bricks. So, to grab the attention of the students, we use Lego bricks in this activity. Take some colorful Lego bricks. Put removable stickers with irregular verbs and their corresponding past tense on them. Place the Legos on the table. Ask students to match them up. The words formed are like break, broke, dig, dug, do, did, think, and thought. Fishing for verbs. For this activity, fill a kiddie pool with paper fish or make a circle on the carpet with masking tape and put the fish cutouts. Each paper fish should have a word written on it. For beginners, write nouns on half the fish and verbs on the other half. One by one, children come near the kiddie pool, pick out a fish, and then check whether the word on the fish is verb or not. If it's not a verb, the children have to throw it back in the pool. If it is a verb, the children have to hand over the fish to the teacher and frame a sentence with that word. So all can join again at the end of the line, and you can keep refilling the pool with fish words. Young learners will surely enjoy this creative hands-on game. Making a verb story. For this activity, prepare a few bags with a set of verbs in them. Divide the class into small groups and give one bag to each. The group of students must work together to write a short story that uses every verb that is there in the bag. At the end, they share their stories and the class votes for their favorite. So the group with maximum votes will be the winner. Egg hunt. Take 3 small baskets and label them as past, present, and future. Write verbs in mixed tenses, one each on small color paper chits. Stuff it inside an egg. Can use plastic ones or just roll, throw away paper into oval shapes and put a color paper chit inside. Hide the eggs around your room. Students will have to find one egg and as soon as they get one, reassemble in their seats. Now each student will have to read the word they have got and place it into the correct Easter basket. If their word is in the form of past tense, it goes in the basket named as past. So if their word is in the form of present tense, it goes in the basket named as present. If their word is in the form of future tense, it goes in the basket named as future. Remember, it takes a long time for verb conjugations to become intuitive. You will hear your students frequently getting them wrong in a speech even though they have just answered it perfectly on a test. Keep incorporating the verbs that they have learned into lessons. Give them a lot of opportunities to hear and read the proper tenses so that it eventually becomes their second nature. I hope you got a few new ideas for teaching verbs. So if you want to know more, subscribe to our channel. Happy teaching!